Tackling marine pollution in the Mediterranean Sea needs for harmonized multidisciplinary data, a collaboration among several national oceanographic data centers from Italy, Greece and the UK. This contribution addresses the needs to assess marine pollution from local to regional scales. Several European frameworks, such as the Zero Pollution Strategy, the Marine Strategy Framework Directive, Water Framework, and also some Italian initiatives, and tackles most of the ocean decade outcomes. What do we mean by marine pollution? We address here chemical pollutants, such as heavy metals, hydrocarbons, and pesticides, which are often considered as the invisible pollution. The key question we want to address is, are the sea polluted? Can we reduce pollution? And what are the impacts of pollution on ecosystems and human health? And first of all, do we have the data needed to answer these questions? Considering the Mediterranean Sea as a case study, land and sea-based sources of pollution have long been a threat to the quality of the marine environment. However, despite long-term monitoring efforts, a coherent and harmonized assessment is still a challenge. Pollution assessment requires information on contaminant concentrations, environmental characteristics, anthropogenic pressures, and biological effects. So, this multidisciplinary and heterogeneous information is needed from multiple data sources and multiple scientific communities. In order to address this large heterogeneity, we need common standards, rich metadata, and dialogue among different communities towards improved interoperability. Within Europe, the European Marine Observation and Data Network, EMODNET, addresses the need to data availability at European scales. EMODNET chemistry is based on the SeaDataNet pan-European infrastructure for ocean and marine data management and on its standards and tools. It adopts consolidated open standards in terms of metadata profiles, control vocabularies, dataset formats, commonly agreed quality control procedures, and quality flagging schema. Several infrastructures manage data on marine pollutants, and to improve data interoperability, dialogue with other data management frameworks and with major data user communities is required to align metadata and data formats. This interaction indicated the need to collect additional detailed methodological information to be linked with the metadata. For this purpose, we collected harmonized information as much as possible using structured and user-friendly templates based on standard codes and BODC vocabularies, and this information was collected from over 18 European data centers and is made available together with the data and linked with the DOI. This is really crucial to improve transparency in data quality, reliability and comparability, and finally to support harmonized environmental status assessment. Contaminant data management requires dedicated evolution of the vocabulary to include important information, the harmonization of measurement units, the identification of ancillary parameters, and the identification of concentration ranges to carry out data quality control. These are really challenges. EMODNET chemistry already includes more than 200 substances in 3 major matrices, and there is a growing number of substances being measured, and ranges are not yet available for the majority of substances. For this purpose, a dedicated project was carried out in the Mediterranean to target sediment ranges in specific areas. However, research is needed at larger scale. Pollution assessment requires information concerning contaminant concentration, which are available through EMODNET chemistry, anthropogenic pressure, so where do pollutants come from? This information is available through EMODNET Central Portal, and the interoperability of data and information management allows to compare possible pollution sources with pollution maps and help improve the management of maritime activities toward the goals set by several legal obligations. Concerning biological effects, availability of harmonized data on impact on the ecosystem is currently one of the major weaknesses. Efforts are needed to harmonize monitoring, assessment, as well as data management approaches. To conclude, contaminants data management is complex due to the large number of substances, to heterogeneity, and to the need of detailed metadata. Access to methodological information is crucial to use data to assess marine pollution. Availability of standardized and harmonized large-scale data collections supports a coherent pollution assessment, as well as helps identify gaps and needs in monitoring and research priorities. By providing data on contaminant concentrations, on spatial distribution of human activities, and on biodiversity, IMODAT is a good example of an integrated and interdisciplinary ocean data system to address marine pollution. Dialogue with major data user communities is fundamental to continuously improve data management to better address societal needs. I thank you for your attention.